Hey everybody, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys a recap review on the new episode of Charlotte, which is on episode 8. Now, when I looked at this episode, I gotta say, it's pretty cool. I had some fun with it. At least it's something different for once, though at the same time, it makes me have my suspicions and wonders here and there. And I also want to continue on with a couple questions and along with some hypotheses and theories I want to give you guys. But at the same time, the ending, around the ending of this new episode, I kind of felt a little conflicted, but I might be wrong. You can slap me right and left if you want to, anytime, anywhere, if you say so. Okay? So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that Utsuka Yu gives off his goodbyes to Ayumi, which is just a picture. And if you guys kept up with Charlotte, then you guys know that Ayumi is dead, apparently. Though I still feel conflicted about that. I let you all know with my honesty right there. But as the episode continues, it's just a regular crazy day, ready to go to school and so forth. Everyone's going on all on Eucerin and other cases, and I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, what the hell, man, that kind of thing. And Utsuka Yu hanging out with Takajo Jojiro, for lunch, and then gets called in by the student council, and the guy who is responsible for managing where the power is here and there, apparently, well, that's Kumagami. I think that's the guy or something. That's the guy that always gives out the location where who has supernatural powers. He's not there today, which makes me ask myself, where is he? What's he doing? That kind of thing. Because last time, if we remember seeing him, is 2 episodes back, if I remember correctly, is he was at the location where Ayumi and you were at the crash at, that kind of thing. And apparently, when it came to certain parts here and there, Yu is invited to go with the Zion's band with Tamori Nao, and that used to be Nao's brother's favorite band, that kind of thing. But apparently, as the episode continues on with its own procedure here and there, Yu ends up meeting a blonde woman and moves away from her the moment she was walking. But apparently, he ends up having this strange vision whatsoever. Then he says, "Wait, hold on," and they end up talking for a bit, and we get to find out she's actually one of the vocalists or famous band people of the Zines, something that Tamori Nao and Nao's older brother likes, After hanging out and so forth, she actually knows what Utsuka Yu's been through. Well, not really, due to the fact of his breathing and his voice, that kind of thing. And then Yu tells her everything. She gives her condolences to his sister Ayumi, and so forth, which is pretty awesome of her, And we get to find out later that she's, her name is Sala Shane or Sala Zane. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's Sala Shane whatsoever, that kind of thing. But eventually, as the episode continues on with its thing, whatever, we have to it that Utsuka Yu thought of an idea, and he asks Tamori. He calls Tamori now, but she ends up with the oh, okay, whatever. But he decides to bring Sala to Tamori Nao's older brother of his insanity, the guy who lost all of his craziness. He lost himself into craziness, that kind of thing. But apparently, it's really, really sad because at first I didn't know what Utsuka Yu was doing, but apparently while they were riding over there, Sala explains her backstory to Yu that she used to be very famous back then. But apparently, a couple things kind of got to her when she became a famous vocalist or something, or singer, even after I'm having some troubles here and there. I think her brother got kidnapped and got into some kind of ransom for her money, which is really, really ugly, by the way, which is really, really sad because apparently this really caused some major pain here and there, But we get to know the backstory of her, that she used to be a famous vocalist, but apparently after a couple things happened to her, she later on like lost her eyesight of it. She gave up her eyesight or something, or gotten rid of it somehow. Though I don't really know how she did it, but she said she just gave it to God, you know, and we live only once, that kind of thing. So yeah, we get to know a backstory of one of Design's band members, which is Sala, as she explained how she used to be famous back then. She gave up her eyesight and now she's part of a doll band of Design. And when they got to a certain location, you know, this is when I did not figure out anything at all. I really did not figure anything out at all. I don't even know why I even told you guys spoilers ahead or something before I even get to this location. At first, I go like, you, what the hell are you doing, man? You're bringing her to a certain location that might look like a guinea pig place. Though he doesn't know that place, I remember, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with me, you know? So he brings Sala to Tomori Nao's brother, which his name is Tomori Kazuki. He's apparently lost his painkillers and went all crazy and stuff, ripping up the futon and composing, you know, as you explains it to Sala. Therefore, she decides to sing with all of her heart, which is really, really beautiful. Her voice was like, that voice just captured my ears, my mind, and my heart right now. And somehow, like, he stopped. Tomori Kazuki stopped ripping up the futon and says, no. And he goes like, yeah, do you recognize me? Your sister is Tomori Nao. Don't you remember that? And therefore, he brings Sala outside, and Sala says, hey, it's been a great ride, you know? And when the ending was played right here and there, we have to it that Sala is being brought by a bodyguard and she waves a goodbye blindly or something. And Tomori now gets a call from the nurses and so forth while she explains this to you, and you was actually the reason why Tomori Kazuki's a little sane for now. His eyes look lifeless and crazy, but for now, like he recognizes a little sister, which is pretty cool, and so forth, you know? But I still felt a little conflicted here and there about it, because I'm not really sure if it's just a mental thing that's causing this way, or if it just takes one thing or so of his favorite band, his singer, such as Sala, to get him into regular mode or something. But his eyes is still lifeless, though, the way I look at it. I'm pretty sure you guys watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. There's still some... Yeah, you guys get the point. But, you know, it was a cool episode, you know. I mean, you got back to school. He's just a regular day. Later on, you hangs out with the famous band member known from Zion, which is her name, Sala, which she's blind at. We got to know her backstory behind it. And then Yu's plan about bringing her to, like, Tomori Nao's older brother. He's kind of regular and he's kind of sane for now, which you thought he could become a little sane if Sala was there to help him out. And she sung for him, and Tomori now goes to the hospital, finds out, thanks you for it, and Yu thinks back about like Tomori now managed to change him a lot, and I'm pretty sure he might be grateful of that. So overall, I gotta say, episode came out pretty crazy good, you know. But I still felt a little conflicted at the end, right there, about Tomori Kazuki coming back a little sane. Though it might be me nitpicking or being Mr. Stupid. Say whatever you need to say, but it's just me. Speaking of which, I also want to mention something about a certain thing, you know. When I was watching the opening, I was keeping an eye out on this girl with long hair that I don't really recognize. Like, it's just a silhouette, you know? Just a silhouette, just a little small shadow you see, like a simple drawing, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I was wondering, like, when she's gonna make an appearance, because, you know, it might be similar to who she is, or I don't know. That might be Ayumi, I don't know. But Ayumi's dead, so, and I still feel conflicted about Ayumi being dead. But that girl in the opening that was playing Charlotte's opening, I was wondering when she's gonna make her appearance. She has long hair, and then I think she was in somewhere here and there. You guys get the point. If anything else, if you guys have any questions about me, like wondering about this girl in the opening, I will explain. Let me know in the comments below. I will let you guys know what's up, you know. Anyways, pretty cool episode. Felt a little conflicted here and there. Well, I do have two conflicted things, you know. One is Ayumi's dead, if she's really dead, and Kazuki Tomori might be coming back sane, just from the voice of his favorite band from Sala, the blind vocalist, and so forth. So that's about it, people. I'll see you guys in my next review or recap episode. Until then, I'm Alpha Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Doo-doo-doo.